Action.
Action.
Please, can you sing that every week? You just can't help yourself.
Why'd you make your bed up?
Really, don't tell everyone.
Hello and welcome
to
the
channel.
channel.
My name is Luke, and my name is Deepa.
We're
Don't
going
know
to
why
watch
we're
Doctor
doing Why did I a bit scary.
Really weird.
It's a bit scary. Yeah, we're gonna watch Doctor
Stop it! You've never made me cry, you know.
That's lovely. For as long as we've been friends, because I think you've seen me make other people cry. Welcome back. We watched Doctor Who. We've done that. Last time on Doctor Who, we watched An
Not
Adventure
Doctor
in
Who.
Time and Space.
We did.
Space and Time.
Time and Space.
Did you like it?
I really liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like it gave me more of an understanding of what Doctor Who was like.
Yeah, it's like foundations. Yeah.
Like I didn't know any of that stuff, and it was just quite nice to have something a bit different. Like I really enjoyed.
This episode is called The Name of the Doctor.
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. No one knows
I'm
his name.
scared.
No one knows his name. There was one person who knew his name. Do you remember who it was?
River.
Yeah.
Oh, I passed the test.
Yes, I was like, this is like, I was like, she's forgotten who River is.
I think I surprised you with the things I remember.
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
things
you
I
do.
like
But
really.
sometimes you remember the weirdest shit that's
Yeah,
like
I
not
know.
important.
My brain
I'm
works
like,
in
Deepa,
weird
let
ways.
that go. So I'm nervous. Are you nervous?
No. I'm literally the worst reactor
like,
of all
Shit.
time.
Is she going to be awake for these next 45 minutes? Or should I just
We
watch
better get
it?
cracking.
Should I just watch it by myself?
Oh, it's starting.
Something wrong? What kind of idiot would try and steal a faulty TARDIS?
Ooh,
Oh.
that's where he's from.
Yeah.
Doctor,
I know him.
What is it? What do you want?
sorry,
Oh.
but you're about to make a very big mistake. I don't know where I am. There's only one thing I remember. I have to save the Doctor. But he never hears me. Almost never. I blew into this world on a leaf. I'm still blowing. I was born to save the Doctor.
Okay.
What the fuck?
She's a doctor.
Is that your theory?
Yeah.
She's a doctor.
Because she's not aged either.
No, she hasn't.
So they're. It's weird to say they're related because like he kissed her.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Maybe not. Don't think about that. Oh my god, the disgust.
The incest.
There are no words that can save your neck.
The Doctor.
Is that the cat lady?
No.
Oh!
Lizard lady.
Oh.
Wrong animal.
The Doctor has a secret, you know. He has one he will take to the grave, and it is discovered.
Where's Strax got to? The usual. This is weekend off.
Love them.
So silly.
I love how they still appear.
Me too. I literally adore all three of them.
Conference call.
It's like me at work. I'm like, oh,
Me too. Conference call.
oh my god. Oh, we used to walk into assembly to the song.
Really?
Yeah.
Did we?
Yeah.
You too.
For that.
They're like 20 years ahead of us.
Aren't they?
Well,
One
like
of my favourite
100
memories.
years even.
Yeah. This is great. Just dream a
Like a
conference
Zoom
call.
call,
Yeah.
but
Who else is coming?
The women. The Doctor entrusted me with your contact details in the event of an emergency. Please find and light the enclosed candle. It will release a soporific which will induce a trance state, enabling direct communication across the years. You have no reason to trust this letter. I have taken the liberty of embedding the same soporific into the fabric of the paper you are now holding. Speak soon.
Oh.
So glad you could make it.
Oh.
Madam Vastra.
River
Professor,
song.
help yourself to some tea.
The
Why,
Queen.
thank you.
Love a familiar face.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor might have mentioned me.
Oh yeah. Sorry, it's just I never realised you were a woman.
Well, neither did I.
Perhaps we should get
Like
down
the most
to the business
awkward
of
dinner
it.
party ever.
Ever.
So what if he didn't just buy his life with some coordinates? How did he prove their value? Trenzalore.
Is he okay?
The doctor has a secret, you know, and it is discovered.
You misunderstood.
Mom, sorry, I just realised I forgot to lock the door.
It doesn't matter, Jenny. What's misunderstanding? Tell
No,
me.
Mom, please, I should have locked up before we went into the trunk.
Jenny, it doesn't matter.
Oh no.
Someone's with us.
Jenny, are you alright?
Oh my god.
Jenny.
What's happened to her?
Jenny, can you hear me?
Speak to us, boy.
Jenny! Just wake up! Do it!
Oh my god.
What have you done to her?
Oh my god! Oh my god. Where are their eyes?
I don't have any.
Am I getting warm? They wanted to go to the cinema, but I said no.
At which point they suggested Blind Man's Buff
Yes. Where are they?
at the cinema.
The little Daleks.
The doctor has a secret he will take to the grave. It is discovered.
Oh dear.
And it was Trenzalore. It was definitely Trenzalore.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my god. He's not okay. Oh bless. Oh bless.
He wasn't talking about my secret. He was talking about my grave. No point in telling you this is too dangerous.
None at all. How can we save them?
By breaking into my own tomb.
Not that.
And he's taking Clara with him.
She said she wanted to.
Okay, so that's where I end up.
Oh.
All sort. Maybe I
So
retire.
he's gonna die.
Pick up all the pieces.
Oh. Gosh, that can't have been. It doesn't even have like a parachute setting.
Would you want to see your grave?
In the universe.
Not particularly, but like
Would you be intrigued
maybe.
to like see what it looks like?
Maybe.
It's a battlefield.
I want to see my funeral. I know that's impossible. But I want to see like who turns up, who cries, whether people turn up where I'm like, why are you here? Yeah, I'm really
You're
interested
like,
in
I
that.
love Luke, and you're
Yeah,
like,
and I'm like, you didn't actually.
Clara, don't speak, don't say my name. He can't see or hear me, only you can. It's the conference call. I kept the line open. Who are you talking to? We need to get... River.
Like,
It isn't my gravestone. Maybe it's a false grave.
Maybe it's a false grave.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe it's a secret entrance to the tomb.
Maybe it's a secret entrance to the tomb.
They did a very my wife out here.
oh my god, they're horrible.
She's dead.
Oh.
Get her back from here now, or I will cut you into pieces.
Unhand me, ridiculous reptile!
It's a lot of pressure.
He's like a nurse from the future, isn't he? So he's good at it.
I was gonna say, what? Like, has he not watched Casualty?
Welcome to the tomb of the Doctor.
Oh,
I sort of made a backup.
I died saving him. He doesn't like endings. Doctor has been many things, but never.
Look at how weird everyone looks.
I know. Doctor Who's the weirdest show. When you really think about it, you're like, fucking hell.
Oh, this is actually disgusting.
As you can see, the dimensioning force is this deep in the TARDIS. It can make you a bit
Oh my
giddy.
god.
I know. How do I know that?
Oh.
It's okay. It's awakening memories you shouldn't even have. Why do I keep meeting you? The answer to a question. I will not open my tomb. What is your name? The Doctor's friends. Stop their hearts. Madam, voice, combat formation. They are unarmed. Your name, Doctor. Answer me.
Doctor?
Better be a good name.
Leave him alone. Let him be. Don't worry, sir. I think I've got him rattled. Doctor, please.
The TARDIS can still hear me. Lucky thing.
She's the only one that knows, so he knows she's there.
Is everyone okay?
Well, no, their hearts just stopped.
My path through time and space, from Gallifrey to Trenzalore.
Oh.
Doctor!
I can turn every one of your victories into defeats, poison every friendship. Goodbye.
Oh my god.
The Dalek Asylum! Understanding! Did you say the Dalek Asylum? No, he's staying in London with us! What's wrong?
Clara's gonna run in there.
There would be consequences. Think how many lives that man saved, how many worlds. He saved your life when we did. Jenny?
Clara's gonna run in there.
Would you prefer that to her being an incestuous doctor?
Yeah.
Perish.
Friends,
Oh.
your past is changing.
No.
Doctor, swear!
Die, reptile!
Oh my god.
God, the drama.
The time winds will tear you into a million pieces, like echoes.
But the echoes could save the Doctor, right?
The real you will die. They'll just be copies.
She's gonna kill herself.
It's the only way to save him, isn't it? Run. Run, you clever boy. And remember me. I don't know where I am. Don't steal that one, steal this one. The navigation system's knackered, but you'll have much more fun.
It's your own time stream, for God's sake.
I have to get her back. Clara's got one advantage over the great intelligence. Me.
Doctor, please listen to me. At least hear me. Save her, yes, but for God's sake, be sensible! How are you even doing that? I'm not really here.
You're always here to me.
Then why didn't you speak to me?
They hurt me.
Because I thought it would hurt too much. I thought it would hurt me. And I was right. Since nobody else in this room can see you, God knows how that looked.
Imagine watching someone just make out with the air.
It's hard to leave when you haven't said goodbye.
How do I say it?
If you ever loved me, say it like you're going to come back.
See you around, Professor Innocent.
I was mentally linked with Clara. If she's really dead, then how can I still be here?
How?
Spoilers.
She's naughty.
Bye.
When he was like, it would hurt too much for him.
Oh, don't.
Oh my gosh, ouch.
I know, right?
Where was her parachute?
That's your new seatbelts.
I can see you.
I'm sending you something. Not from my past, from yours. Look up. Look. This is you, Clara.
So good at that.
Yes,
Everything you
Deepa.
It will take you home. You can do it, I know you can.
How?
Because it's impossible, and you're my impossible girl. It's me. There's only me
Oh.
here, that's the point. Now let's get back.
I never saw that one. 11 faces, all of them are you. You're the 11th Doctor.
I never said he was the Doctor.
Oh, I don't understand.
He's the one who broke the promise.
Oh my god.
Clara! Clara! Here's my secret. What I did without choice. In the name of peace and sanity. But not in the name of the Doctor.
Oh.
Oh. That's so dramatic. The name of the Doctor, Deepa. Should we talk about it? What are your questions?
We still don't know anything. They always do that.
Yeah, they do.
It's always like, oh, big episode, but it's like, let's not answer anything. Let's bring more questions.
Questions.
So John Hurt
Yes.
is a doctor.
Yes. I don't want to say too much without ruining what's to come.
So he's like the next Doctor.
He is a secret Doctor. So the Doctor's already been John Hurt.
Oh.
But we never knew about him.
Oh, you're so warm.
I really am, aren't I? Did you feel that through your back? Do you remember when Donna had a beetle on her back?
No.
And everyone was like, there's something on your back. And she like couldn't see it, but there was like a little beetle.
Yes. No. So he's a secret doctor.
Yes. So do you want me to explain, not that I think it will help, but do you want me to explain where he falls in the timeline of the Doctor? So we had the first Doctor through to the 8th Doctor.
Yeah.
And then Doctor Who got cancelled, right? And then it came back in 2005 with Christopher Eccleston as the 9th, David Tennant as the 10th, and Matt Smith as the 11th. John Hurt was the Doctor when Doctor Who wasn't on telly, which is kind of like a cool place to have him. Yeah. Do you remember when Christopher Eccleston was the Doctor? He was very like bitter and sad because of the Time War had like just happened. John Hurt is that Doctor, which is why they're saying he's the one who broke the promise of the Doctor, because the Doctor's the one who's supposed to save everybody, he's supposed to be kind, he's supposed to be good, but John Hurt's Doctor killed everybody and thus doesn't call himself.
They're very dramatic about that,
aren't they? So the numbers still work because John Hurt never called himself the Doctor.
That was the most dramatic ending ever.
Yeah.
Like the way his name came on
up
screen,
and everything.
it was just like, what?
I know. When I first watched it as well, I enjoyed the episode so much that it went by so quickly that I thought we were still like halfway through.
Yeah.
So when like this thing came up, I was like, it was weird to do in the middle of an episode. I didn't realise it was the end. I was like, that's so weird to have
just
an
so
actor's name come up.
dramatic. But like,
It's very
do we
dramatic.
see him more? Okay, we do.
Yeah.
That was just quite random. Okay.
Yeah, it's building up to the next episode essentially.
And the Doctor managed to go into his
Yes.
life thingy.
Yeah, just to find Clara at the end, basically.
That's
Doctor
so
Who wasn't on
sneaky of
telly.
them to be like, hey, let's just make up another Doctor and
I
just
know.
throw him into this
Blew
time.
my mind when I first watched it because I think we were so set on the 11 that we had. But perfect time to have him is when Doctor Who wasn't on telly. Like, that's so like clever to be like, when it wasn't on telly, he was actually someone else. I think, people please correct me if I'm incorrect, but I think Stephen Moffat initially wanted it to be Christopher Eccleston.
Okay.
Asked him. Christopher Eccleston fell out with the producers of Doctor Who. It's why he left very quickly. So he left on bad terms. So I think he was even though it was new showrunners by this point, I think he was very much like
done with it.
And he had released a book last year, the year before, and he explained that he was going through a lot. He was like grieving a lot. He had like eating disorder, all at that sort of time. So I think he has very negative feelings towards Doctor Who.
Yeah.
He's slowly coming out of them. He went to Comic-Con. So he's starting to like dip his toes back in, and he started doing some of the audio dramas of Doctor Who.
Okay.
So he's slowly coming back. But this was 10 years ago, and 10 years ago he wasn't ready yet. So Moffat sort of thought, shit, okay, if Christopher's not coming back, what do I do? And then he said he came up with this idea of like, what if a legendary actor was the Doctor and we just never knew about it?
Yeah, very
So that
creative.
was his idea. Yeah.
I thought we were going to see the next Doctor.
The next Doctor.
Yeah.
That would have been juicy.
So it would have been like, don't look. I thought we wouldn't even see his face. So it would be like,
Right.
this is the next
The
Doctor.
next one. That would be really
Don't look.
a really cool way
And
to
we
introduce
just see
the next
that
one.
he's got like short hair. Or
Short
something.
hair, yeah, and a coat.
Like,
That would be a really
that's
cool
what
way
I
to
thought.
introduce the next Doctor.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Yeah.
Keep that down, Deepa.
But I just don't know where they're going to go with it.
I will say the next episode is very different. They're not like directly connected.
Okay.
So the next one basically takes us somewhere different,
Okay,
but with
that's
all
cool.
the elements of this one, if that makes
Okay,
sense. The
that's
ingredients of this one, but it makes it something else.
I'm fine with
The
that.
souffle isn't the souffle is the recipe. What did you think about Clara jumping into the Doctor's time stream and that's why she was everywhere?
I mean, yeah.
Brave!
Very brave.
Very brave. What a companion moment.
I like how I guessed that correctly.
I was so happy with you this whole episode. You remembered who River's song was. Yeah, you remembered who River was. You knew that Clara was going to go to the time stream, and you knew that the leaf was coming.
Yes. Look at
Deepa,
me taking things on board.
Never happened before.
I know.
It took you 7 series.
She has kind of been like in lots of different parts of it, so it just made sense
It did.
for her to go in.
Yeah.
I didn't understand why he would go in and risk his life.
Yes.
But then I was also like, why should she go in? Like, he's had a long life. But then I'm like, she's also had a long life. And then I was just like, oh, just go in then.
Yeah.
All these thoughts were
he
happening.
can't leave her. He's too attached.
But yes, that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I really, really like that as a storyline. River was back.
Yeah, that was cute.
That was lovely.
Yeah.
And I loved that scene between them at the end.
That was emotional.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Vastra, Jenny and Strax are back. I love them. Jenny died a few times. Jenny. The Whisper Men were creepy. Those
my God.
faceless people.
I hate like faceless things.
Yes, like it's too unsettling, isn't
Yeah,
it? You want
and
something
their mouth
there.
being like...
Yeah, just constantly open and
It's
hissing.
horrible.
It's not
And then when that man
nice.
like peeled his face.
Yes, and then one of them turned into
I
him
don't
again.
like that.
No. Well, let's rate the
Okay.
episode.
Oh.
Name of the Doctor. Give your rating out of 5. 3, 2,
4.
1. 4.
4.
4. I love that.
It was going to be a bit lower.
Okay.
But so much happened.
Yeah.
And like we found out about Clara going through all of time and all of that. And I just think it deserves a 4.
I would agree.
I did enjoy it.
Yeah. I give it a 5. I'm like, I agree it deserves a 4. But I'm going to give it a 5. I adore this episode. And it blew my mind when I first watched it. I was yelling at the TV when I first watched it. It was also one of my friend's birthday parties. And me and my brother were invited and we were like, we're going to have to be a bit late, I'm afraid. Because we had to watch this. And we watched it and when we turned up, everyone was like, how's Dr. Hay? Like bullying us. And we were like, it was fucking amazing, thank you. And it was better than the birthday
I really
party.
wish that like you recorded your reactions as a kid because like I
Oh my God, I
in
was
comparison like
screaming.
I'm just there like
This episode I was screaming from the beginning. When Clara like was talking to the first Doctor, I was yelling.
wow.
I think it maybe was a bit like asylum worthy. Like I think if somebody had watched my reaction, they would have been like, I think we need to lock this boy up.
like this
But
isn't
me and
quite
Mark were
right.
yelling. We were like holding each other and we were like screaming. So we will see you next week for Night of the Doctor, and then the following week for Day of the Doctor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please leave spoiler-free comments in the comment section below, and click like, click the bell.
Oh my God, pardon me.
I didn't actually release it. We'll see you for Night of the Doctor.
Bye.
Good night.